Weather is brought to you by your locally owned Midas in Belleville, Brockville, and Kingston. With the industry's best warranties and over 1,000 five-star reviews, come and experience the Midas difference.
Yes, another cold one thanks to that polar vortex pumping some Arctic air our way. Staying cold for another night and a day. I think as we roll into the weekend, as we're wrapping the weekend up, you're going to start to feel a change. Mostly cloudy and cold now. Clearing for Sunday. We might actually get some sunshine, that high pressure positioning itself south of us, pumping some warmer air our way. But when you see changes like that, it's a mixing bowl for active weather. So as the milder temperatures return for the work week, we're looking at some mixed precipitation on the way. Wet flurries and showers, and maybe at some point next week as it rises into the plus zone, we might just see showers beating down that snowpack. So here's the cold Arctic air. It's colder in the Great Lakes Basin than it is in the prairies now. Remember, they're dropping all their extreme cold warnings out there now, and we're going to see this stick with us for another day or so. Like I said, by Sunday things should change. Minus 11 in Kingston today for a daytime high, but it felt more like a minus 18. Minus 6 in Brockville, minus 10 in Smiths Falls, and minus 9 in Ottawa, minus 7 for Belleville, minus 8 in Peterborough and Oshawa, and minus 6 in Toronto. Everybody well below normal. Minus 14 is what we're sitting at now. It's feeling like a minus 22. Yes, those northerly winds at 15 kilometers per hour. They don't sound like a very strong wind, but at this temperature, they can present a wind chill. No precipitation today. 3 more minutes of daylight. Yep, those days are getting longer. Low pressure keeping out of our way, off to the Atlantic and moving on out of the way thanks to that area of high pressure. So before you curse the polar vortex, because it's so cold, it is doing its very best to sort of keep all that active weather out of the way. It will give up soon enough. That troughing may present a little bit of a flurry tomorrow, 30–40%. Some areas may see a little higher probability, but for the most part, it is small and it moves out quickly. We do have high pressure positioning itself in the south, and that's going to open the gateway for some warmer air. There's the warm front from this low in the north, and this is likely to start the ball rolling. Not the first of the lows, or not the only low, but the first of the lows that'll move through. You can see one right behind me here. They're all going to start this nice little train thanks to the cold and warm air meeting. We're going to see depressions sort of pushing through and bringing in some active weather. So just cloudy. You might get a sunny period tomorrow, mostly cloudy tomorrow. But then late morning, early afternoon, there's that troughing that presents that probability of flurries, but by the evening it's out of the way. And then some clearing. Did you see that shift in the air mass? We're looking at westerly flow, eventually southerly flow, and that's going to help bring those temperatures back up. Enjoy the sunshine Sunday, because as that flow from the south continues, we're going to see a bit of a mess. So by Sunday afternoon, that's when we start to say goodbye to the real frigid air. It's still going to be below normal, but not the extreme cold that we've been seeing. And then once you move into the work week, Tuesday is when we get in sort of the thick or the meat and potatoes of that mixed precipitation. And then temperatures continue to rise, and that's when you're probably going to see the showers. Bye-bye to the purple. Bye-bye polar vortex. Off you go. Had enough of you. Minus 9 for a high in Belleville tomorrow. Cloudy with sunny periods, and you've got that chance of flurries at about 30% probability. For Sunday, minus 5. And beautiful sunny day. Enjoy that, because it's going to get a little messy throughout the work week. Monday, a high 0 and a 60% chance of some flurries. Brockville, minus 11, mostly cloudy tomorrow. There is a probability of flurries a little heavier for you, but then it doesn't last long. And then we're into some clearing overnight. Sunday, mainly sunny, a high minus 8. It doesn't drop far Sunday night, and then it rebounds nicely to a minus 1 on Monday with a 40% chance of flurries. Smiths Falls up to minus 10 tomorrow, 60% chance of flurries through the late morning, early afternoon. And then it's out of the way, clearing overnight, loads of sunshine for Sunday with a high minus 8. And then Monday, minus 1 and a 70% chance of some light snow. Kingston, your forecast, a high of minus 10. We will see an improvement in temperatures. There's that small chance of flurries Saturday, late morning, early afternoon. And then come Sunday, a bump in temperatures. Minus 8 for high, still below normal, but I'll take it. Lots of sunshine. Up to 0 over Monday and Tuesday as we see the increase in cloud Monday, the chance of some wet snow Tuesday. Come Wednesday, we rise to a +1 with mixed precipitation. And as we see it rise to a 2 2 Celsius for a daytime high. Could be mostly showers on Thursday. However, that probability is quite low, and as the cooler temperatures meet us in the morning and the evening, it might be mixed with flurries. Come Friday, a high 2, and again, a good chance of mixed precipitation. Now your weather wallpaper.
Weather Wallpaper is brought to you by Christine Geary's Maple Leaf Tours Travel Cruise. Visit mapleleaftours.com to get into the picture.
Kathy Cayley of Prince Edward County caught this one. Nice close-up of a double-breasted cormorant. I've always seen cormorants at a distance. I've never seen one up close. Look at the blue eyes. And look at that hooked bill.
Yes.
That's what they use to catch the fish. They eat fish. Thank you, Kathy, for this incredible shot. The detail and the color, it's absolutely amazing. If you've got photos to share with us, please send them to us at submissions at CKWSTV.com. I'm going to make sure I don't get caught on that bill there.
No, don't get hooked up on that one. Bill, it's hard to believe we're going to transition from these very cold temperatures to rain in a few days.
Oh yes, it's all about this shift in the extremes, going from one to the other. That moderate, stable winter doesn't seem to exist anymore.
No, one extreme to another for sure. Okay, we'll find out if it's going to stay mild, I guess, in your 10-day outlook a little bit later. Thank you, Bill. Closing in on the end of January in the 10-day outlook, Bill.
Yes, and some big changes in temperature. Still a couple more cold days thanks to the polar vortex. A small chance of flurries tomorrow, maybe some sunny periods, lots of sunshine Sunday. Still cold, high -8. But then we see it turn around temperature-wise. Highs of 0 over Monday and Tuesday, cloudy Monday, and the chance of some flurries and light snow moving in Tuesday. That could be mixed with showers as we get above freezing. As high as 2 degrees over Thursday, Friday, and Saturday is that. Probability of mixed precipitation does not want to let go. Finally, does Sunday of next week with a high of 1 and a mix of sun and cloud. Back to cloudy skies Monday and a high of 1.
Well, you can bet it is the first weekend with lots of snow, and that means people will be wanting to get out, especially on those toboggan hills, but you're certainly going to want to bundle up if you do.
And you get out there now, because with this forecast that we may lose a lot of that snow.
Yeah, so this weekend is it, especially if you got something under the tree that you can fly down the hill on.
Yes, if you got new
You alluding
toboggan.
to that GT racer of yours again?
With the big red bow, yeah. All right, we'll be right back.
Your long-range weather watching CKWS News at 11.
Strong ridge of high pressure, not bringing a whole lot of sun our way. We had some sunny periods, but it did help to continue to pump that cold air into the Great Lakes Basin. We're going to see that change eventually as high pressure positions itself south of us. We're going to open the gateway for some milder air. As we see a low in the north moving through, we get some warm air thanks to this high in the south. There's still going to be a bit of cloud in the region. We're going to see the temperatures rise, and look out for mixed precipitation as we roll into the work week. Yes, the wet flurries mixed with showers, and at times could get as high as 3 or 4 degrees in parts of eastern Ontario, bringing just showers. Belleville, it's a high -9 tomorrow. Cloudy with sunny periods. You do have that 30% chance of a flurry through the late morning, early afternoon. For Sunday, it's mainly sunny, -5. And look at that, it doesn't drop much, only 4 degrees lower for an overnight low. That tells you something. A shift in the winds. A southerly flow brings those temperatures up as high as 0 on Monday, and we could see some wet flurries dropping to -4 that night. Brockville, -11 for a high tomorrow. We do have a good chance of a flurry through the morning and afternoon. Sunday, -8 and mainly sunny for Monday, -1, cloudy skies, and a 40% chance of flurries. And in Smiths Falls, you're up to -10 Celsius tomorrow, and it's probably going to feel like a -18. That chance of flurries with you as well at about 60% probability Sunday. Loads of sunshine, not very warm though, a high -8, dropping to -12, and then up to a -1 on Monday as the chance of light snow returns to the region. Kingston, your forecast, a high -10 tomorrow, feeling like a -18, and you've got cloud with sunny periods and a small chance of flurries through the afternoon. Sunday, sunny with a high -8, up to 0 on Monday, cloudy. The chance of flurries moving in for Tuesday with a high 0, and then as we get into the plus zone, it could be mixed with showers over Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday could be showers, a high 2.